What's up, y'all? This is your girl Cotton. This is your word on wheels. Still can't find my red lipstick. Don't even worry about it. Man, oh boy, I don't even know where to get started. Let me calm myself down, because this word on wheels, this word is so fire that I got from God. You know, while I was getting ready for work, and man, I'm telling you something. It's a beautiful thing to be connected to the Father, and He downloads such awesome clarification on stuff into your spirit, into your mind, to your soul, to your very being. I'm just mad at myself for not getting connected a long time ago, because, you know, I was like most people. You know, I knew of God and I respected Him, you know, and all that, but really didn't know about the real power of being connected to God and listening to His voice. You know, it's like I got a little headset in my ear, and you know, He giving me instructions. And as I follow the instructions, He just blowing my mind. You know, I'm going to tell y'all something. Obedience to the voice of God will solve a whole bunch of problems in your life. It will prevent a lot of problems in your life. Yesterday, I was scrolling through my timeline, and I kept on seeing the flyer for Legends. And I'm like, oh, okay, my baby celebrity over there doing his thing or whatever, you know. But at the same time, myself, I'm like, but I'll never walk back in there again. You know, when I left Legends 3 years ago, I never went back. And I felt like that was what God wanted me to do. And I was correct. I was supposed to stay away for them 3 years, because I had some growing up to do. I had some maturing to do. I had to be able to walk back into that environment and not be affected by the environment. But when I saw that flyer, it was just so deep in my spirit. Go. And when I saw that my boy Lloyd Harris was going to be there filming, I said, yeah, I need to go. And when I went, I saw Celebrity, I hugged him, you know, so proud of him. You know, when Celebrity started out, I was doing Too Funny Tuesday many years ago, and I saw his potential. That boy has went off to surpass the teacher. You know, he's been on television, he's done cruises, everywhere you go, you know who Celebrity is. Rare. And that's the biggest thank you and compliment I could get from anybody who took the time to listen to my tutelage, my instructions, my advice as a comedian. And it was a beautiful thing to be there with him. And while I was there, somebody called my name out. They said, Cotton. And I turned around, and he was like, man, I've been looking for you. I got something that you really, really want to hear. And I can't give you all the details, but I'm finna tell you something. Things are about to turn all the way up. Things, man, I'm so excited about what God is about to do because of my obedience. Because at first, I'm like, I'm not going back in there again. But when I hear the voice of God, I know it. And I've been in this thing long enough to know not to ignore the voice of God. God speaks to you too all the time. You know that something told me after the fact, when your first mind is the Holy Spirit trying to tell you what to do, trying to instruct you, and sometimes trying to warn you. Listen to that something told me, because your flesh gonna always want to go left when your spirit wants to go right. Listen to your first mind. when you do that, God will reward your obedience. I don't care how crazy it sounds. Man, I'll tell you something. Just in this year alone, I have been on some crazy, ridiculous faith walks. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I heard the voice of God telling me to do these things. And in the midst of it, it looked crazy. I even got talked about sometimes. But the payoff from being obedient was way more rewarding than what I had to suffer from people not understanding what I was doing. They looked at Noah crazy when he was building the ark. Man, why are you building the ark? They didn't even know what rain was at the time. Y'all gotta understand, rain used to come up from the ground. It didn't come from the sky. They ain't seen no rain, and much less they ain't know nothing about no flood. So imagine Noah telling them it's about to flood, and they don't even know what a flood is, but he building the ark anyway because God told him to. The payoff was his survival. My payoff was my survival. I've been in many domestic situations. I'll put it that way. But I can tell you this. It would have turned out a whole lot worse than what it could have if I would have listened to my flesh and not the Holy Spirit telling me to be quiet, to not fight fire with fire, to not be filled with wrath, and to humble myself. That was a hard thing to do because my flesh was like, oh no, I know you ain't finna let them do you like this. I know you ain't finna let them talk to you like that. I know you about to get your get back. But that small, still voice of God was saying, peace, be still. It saved my life. Because one of them people went on to half kill somebody. I'm not going to mention no names because that's not what this is about. And a few others went on to beat women to a pulp. That could have been me if I didn't listen to that small, still voice. Y'all, next time something tells you to do something, next time something tells you to do something, listen. Don't be the one that say, man, something told me to do that, but I didn't do it. Follow your first mind. It's the best mind. It's the Holy Spirit trying to lead you in the right direction. That second mind is your flesh trying to distract and detract you from that. Because the enemy does not want you to follow instructions. The enemy does not want you to win. The enemy wants to destroy you. And if it's anything that's going to make you feel ashamed of yourself or have you sitting in the room wondering, why did I do that? That wasn't the voice of God. Question, where are you getting your info from? Tune in to God so that you'll know his voice, so you won't be fooled by any imposters. It can literally save your life. It can literally enhance your life. I know, because I'm living proof. Y'all, don't believe me, just watch. This thing is about to... This has been your Word on Wheels. It's your girl, Miss Cotton. Go to my website, godisahealer.com. Learn more about me, videos of my testimony. Share my video. And if you happen to watch this to the very end, I love you. Peace.